1337 FM. Talk Radio.
Engage.
If it real good.
Oh God! Oh good Lord!
I was with a you and interpreter. And, oh, good Lord.
Welcome back to 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio. I'm Mark Langell.
I'm Matt Flower.
We'll be keep on rolling. That's why I just said my name.
Problem.
It's Mike Burnett.
And back with us is
Jonah Newman.
The guest's so nice, it happened twice.
You got him back for round two.
This cider's pretty good.
It is pretty.
He
good.
didn't run away screaming and not come back, so I guess we can.
Well, I had the door locked. So.
From the inside.
The calls come from inside. But then who was phone? So
I don't
then
get
we got
the reference.
we got a little. It was that stupid
Quack.
call where it's like there's a
Scream.
killer. There's a killer in the house. It keeps getting calls. The babysitter keeps getting calls. It's like I'm gonna kill you. And then she calls 911, and then 911 traces the call. Says the call's coming from inside the house.
I know the urban legend.
Yeah, and then who was phone? This cider's hitting me. My
Leave
God.
those awkward silence.
I think I should just.
Well, no. You should. Whoa!
I gotta drive.
No, you don't have to drive. Leave your car here.
I
I'll
gotta
pick
work
you up
tomorrow
tomorrow
morning.
morning. I go to work at 6. You go to work at 6.
I gotta work at like 7.
Well, I go to work at 7. No,
This is more convenient.
Full of eyes.
I'll pick you up.
As
I know
you could probably tell already, this is a direct sequel. This is 1337
Already in progress.
2 FM.
1337 FM Nerd Talk
2
Radio.
FM?
Number 2. The Electric Boogaloo.
This is not number 2. This is number 12.
Yeah, I know.
This is next week.
Yeah,
This
is
next
from the
week,
future.
but
From the future.
This is number 2
We have
of what just
hoverboards
happened.
and meal and pill form.
Yes.
How did everyone?
Flying cars.
You just said yes. I thought you were gonna
Flying
say
cars.
How did everyone enjoy that video that went up on our YouTube channel on Monday?
Yeah.
Yay.
It was great, I think.
Yeah.
Don't-
Did you guys like what I put up on YouTube?
It was fantastic.
Thanks.
It was good.
Really?
Slash
Yeah.
bad.
Did you
Bad.
enjoy Jonah?
I'm trying to remember which one came out on Monday.
No, the one I put up. I told you that I was putting.
Well, this
you
is
know,
called
the one with the red. I did
This
stuff.
is called improv. Do you want to be shot with the airsoft gun?
I got it.
Mark?
It's not so bad with one pallet.
Yeah, it's not even charged up, so I mean...
So I can still run.
He can go full.
You can't run very
You
far.
could probably
That's
outrun
my-
the BB.
Like, yeah.
No,
It's a
baby,
BB. I
no.
got a good chance.
Bite the BB, baby.
Have you ever watched Twin Peaks?
Actually, no, I don't think I have. I've heard of it.
It is the
Sounds
most
really
amazing-
They
familiar.
took it off of Netflix, which is a
We
bummer.
talked about this episode 9, I believe, and no, I didn't.
Since we get
But it
drunk
is
in our
a-
episodes now, I forget what we talk about.
That's great.
You know what?
A lot of repeat
It helps.
episodes.
You just go back and listen to it again. It's
Yeah.
there on record.
It's a new experience every time. Like
Speak-
Alzheimer's.
I gotta say, I'm one of our biggest fans.
Me too.
Hooray!
High five. Across the room. Pshoo.
I sonic boomed air move to you. Sonic boom!
Sounds
the
like
title
a
of
sex
the episode.
move.
China!
Sonic Boom Air Move. That's the title of the episode.
To you.
With Jonah Newman.
That's always with
So-
Jonah Newman.
Yeah.
Won't
Well,
leave.
you know, you're the guest of honor again.
Yes.
That's true.
So,
I guess.
have you ever seen, Jonah, Salad Fingers?
I haven't even heard of salad fingers. That's
Oh.
What?
a clue.
You're old, Matt. You're old.
I'm old news.
I'm 18. You're like 20 something.
29.
29. I was gonna guess 28. So that's
Oh, you flatterer.
You're still in your teens?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm such an old
I
man.
can't even go to the bar.
Oh my!
Like, if
Don't
we
think
were to
that.
go to a cabin bar,
I
you
thought
couldn't come
you
in
were-
with us.
I'd have to wait
I
outside.
thought you were joking last episode when you said you went into the liquor store once.
I've been
That's
in
why
there more
I
than
call-
once.
That's why I call him Little Jonah. Because he's a little boy. He's this
my.
little innocent little... Look at his little face. He got
I
no facial hair.
feel
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
weird.
That was weird. I didn't mean to touch you then. In his face,
Okay.
by the way.
His face.
I'm old enough to be your father, by the way.
You are a
So
father
am
of one
I.
Jonah.
I am
Your father
a father
figure.
of a Jonah. Yes,
Yes.
that's,
He's
that
a
is
father
correct.
figure to you.
I guess. Not really. Never I've been like, yeah, that guy. He's the
That
man
guy,
I want.
he's my father figure.
It's
that guy.
it's gonna be a different story from now on. Whenever we cross paths at work. So
Yep.
Cross swords.
That's right. Somewhere there's a different
Now, Matt,
universe where things are different.
sorry, what was that?
So there's somewhere there's an alternate universe where things are different.
Yeah,
That's right. He is my father.
Exactly.
And you go, Jonah, you are my father. Wait,
Straight
fuck
through.
that up.
You can't say it's no. I am your father.
I know that's the canon.
Get
Also,
it right.
in Star Trek, the original series, he never says "Beam me up, Scotty."
They never said that.
Beam me up, Biscotti.
Say that again. Beam me up, a Scotty.
No, beam me up, Biscotti. You know what a Biscotti is? Okay, one's called a Biscotto.
God.
Isn't that
Jordan
Italian?
Shalansky.
Oh, it's
Those little crappy crumbly cookies that no
It's
one
Italian,
likes.
isn't it?
They're like funny little
Biscotti.
oblong shaped cookies you dip.
Well,
in
it's, you know what? How biscotti is
wrong.
made? It's made in a pan, like a
say-
big sheet,
they
and
look
they
pretty
cut
good.
it. It's
They're
really
hard. It's hard
like-
bread.
because
you gotta
you
dip it.
You dip it.
You have to dip it.
Dip
Maybe
it
you
real
dip it.
good.
Dip it real good. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
That's the musical portion of our episode.
This is the second half.
Cut that and make that the intro.
That was mine.
Real
Was what I
good.
did in the first one. But the thing is, they were recording this one. We'll let them in behind the curtain a little bit here.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Okay.
inside
We're-
baseball.
We record this one directly after the first one, which is episode 11.
Not directly. We had about a 10
Well, we had about
minute stint.
10 minutes stint. We drank more.
Yeah.
Now we're a bit drunk, except for Jonah,
Yeah.
and because he drove. You live right there. I'll pick you up. I'm not even joking. I go to work at 7, right?
I can't speak. yet.
You just spoke.
You just did.
I will legit pick you up tomorrow morning. I'll buy you McDonald's.
It's
And
like
the
the
coffee.
official hungover
Yep.
person.
Make sure you
Yes.
get a McGriddle.
I love McGriddles. Sausage McGriddles.
Sausage, yes,
are
Jonah.
Quack.
Yeah.
High five, man. That was the weakest high five ever.
That was,
You just held your hand there.
yeah, I did.
There was no effort on your part.
Did you ever
I
get a
know.
bacon McGriddle by mistake and then you just don't want
absolutely
anything with it?
disappointed.
No, I
Just
well, I
throw it
eat
away,
it clear
like,
because I paid for it.
Well,
They find they give a funny.
What do you mean?
residue
What
on
are
it.
you saying?
you order a sausage,
your
but they
girlfriend.
give you a bacon, and it just ruins the whole thing.
But no. How is bacon inferior to sausage?
The amount
This
of
is
bacon
more.
they give you.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
that
get like a whole.
that I
you
can
get a whole
portion.
puck of sausage.
Yeah.
That's
They
right.
give you
That's
two
true.
little baby
Yeah.
pieces of bacon.
Because they
Bacon
take-
to egg ratio is just.
yeah,
They
it's
take
just
one
like,
strip.
might as well not even be
horrible.
on here.
They take one strip of bacon, break it in half.
Cheapskates.
Because I worked as a manager for 2 years.
Pro tip.
Also, I stole a bag of frozen sausage rounds.
You need to
and me
stop
and my
confessing things you've done.
well, they're never gonna know. And it was like, yeah,
When
like,
are they going to take you back?
Marie-
Take you to court for a bag of sausage rounds?
they
That
Amazing.
was equivalent
I-
to 25 cents.
Took a
That's
bag
what
of
we
sausage
pay our
rounds while
employees
driving
for a week.
to work. Still drunk.
no, but no, seriously, like I stole a bag of sausage rounds, and me and my dad went to
Quack.
fucking town.
My wife can
We-
confirm.
We had me and your wife were managers at the same
I
time.
know.
I was after her
What a dark time.
because you weren't with her then,
No.
and I wasn't with my wife, and I was after Jennifer. And I was like, hey,
So
Jennifer,
what
how's,
you skeet-
Jennifer, how's it going? Oh, her eyebrows are going up and down and everything. And she was
Look like Groucho Marx.
and then we hung out all the time, and I thought for sure I was in there. And then she showed up with me. She's like, "This, I'm kind of on the go with Mike Byrne." And I was like, "Mike Byrne again!"
Again.
Because
You son of a bitch.
Again?
there were, I drooled.
You drooling everywhere.
There was a
Think
time when
Jennifer.
I was after KJ a few times when I was after KJ when you were with her, and I didn't know. And then a bunch of times when you were with her and me and her fooled around, and I was unapologetic about it. Because,
High school.
but yeah, there was like a bunch of times I was like, man, screw that Mike Byrne guy. He's such a
1337
wuss."
FM revealing.
By the way, we're like 10
Revealing.
minutes. We're 10 minutes in, and we don't even know who. we are.
Everybody's switched off by now. That's fine.
I'm
Uh,
Mike
We got the room to ourselves.
I'm little Jonah Jameson.
Give me pictures
I
of
don't even know your
Spider-Man.
name. I'm
Newman?
little
Jason
Jonah
Jr.
Newman.
Who are you?
I'm J. Jonah James off. Quack.
We never did.
Okay. What's my name? Say my last name.
Oh, damn.
Say my name.
Quack.
What's my last name?
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo. Okay.
He could play you in a movie. You kind of have the same hairline and face.
You do, same face shape.
Yeah,
it's
you know
very,
what? Now that you mention it,
very sort of
That's why.
bowling ball
he is
potato
kind
shaped.
of ugly, but handsome at the same time.
He's a movie star. He's
He's
a
kind
movie
of
star.
ugly.
But handsome at the same
He is
time.
famous, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're famous. He's famous. The same thing.
I ain't even internet famous.
You could be famous on the deep web in like some weird
We
fetish.
have 80
You already have a red
Facebook.
room.
Red room. I know. I have a red room.
Red room.
I still don't know what that means, but and I don't want to know.
Let's look it
It's
up
okay.
right now.
Don't divulge any secrets. And
Torture.
you are?
I'm Mike Byrne. Hello.
No, you're not. You're Matt Flowers.
You,
I'm Mike Byrne.
You should
You're right.
be so lucky
Exactly.
to own this beautiful apartment.
Yeah.
He's
This is my
Jane
place.
Jonah
This feels
Jameson.
good
He's
now.
the editor of.
You're
Daily
Peter
Bugle.
Porker.
What?
Peter Porker.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I actually had some of those comics.
I thought you actually had him.
Did you ever read
Yeah.
Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse?
Yeah. It was a big Spider-Man event that happened about probably 2 or 3 years ago. Feels
We
like
didn't talk
yesterday.
about comics at all last episode. Let's talk about comics.
Let's talk about comics.
That
Spider-Verse.
could be a segment.
Spider-Verse.
Sorry.
It's great. It was just before the
Let it
last
fly,
Secret
man.
War.
I
Like
got
that.
to admit that I got into Spider-Man quite
This
a
is-
long time ago.
Did you ever?
Hit me.
So you never read any Superior Spider-Man?
Can't say that.
When Doc Ock took over Spidey's body for about
I
100.
read the one issue that. Why did I download it? Because it was the last issue.
I have all the trade paperbacks if you want to read them. And it leads right into.
I will.
I also have
think I will take you up on
because
that.
then it goes straight into Spider-Verse.
Superior Spider-Man.
Is that the
No,
one with
that's
Spider
not the
Island?
Ultimate. Okay, I
No,
bought some of the
yeah.
books of Ultimate Spider-Man, so I did lie. I do apologize.
Okay.
I did read some of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I
You
bought
did.
2
They were
trade
great.
paperbacks, but
They
I
finally
read-
killed off Peter Parker and they replaced him with Miles
Miles
Morales,
Morales.
which was good.
was Miles
That's right.
Morales
I
a
forgot about
black man?
He's a Hispanic.
He's Hispanic boy.
Okay, he was.
Boy.
He
Like
was.
he said.
He was.
Boy.
He was milk chocolate, not
Yeah.
dark chocolate.
That's racist.
No, it's not. I got black friends.
It's chocolate-ish.
Because you're a Jackie tire, you say that.
That's
But I've read some
yeah.
of the Suspirium Spider-Man.
It's
So
like I
precious.
lent you the first 3.
Spectacular.
I think I kept them for like months.
I think you might still have.
No, I don't give them all
You get
back.
them? Okay, probably got them. I don't know.
But
I have a
the,
big old shelf.
they were
I can't keep
amazing.
track of 'em. They're
The,
great.
the Superior Spider-Man.
It's because they kill Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Because Doc Ock enters Peter Parker's body and he becomes
That's gross.
Spider-Man.
I do know about
And he's just
that.
all he's trying to do is just bang
Just the tentacle.
the heck
Aunt
out of
May.
every. Well, he already made.
Did you say he wanted to bang the heck out of everybody?
Well, yeah.
Start
Well,
with
he's
Mary
trying to get
Jane.
with
He just
Mary-
wanted
Mary
to get
Jane.
around?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
trying to,
with Mary Jane.
And
He
then he actually gets like
with a midget.
he does. Yes, it's true. And she's still in the.
Is this
Midget
where
Mary
comic
Jane.
books are going nowadays?
No, well, no, there was this little
Yes.
midget that was
I don't
tutoring
know.
him.
That was like 2 years ago.
It was like the PC. You're gonna grow up in a
Quack.
shitty world, Jonah.
I
We grew
we-
up, especially you, when you could say whatever the hell you want and treat women how you want. Now, can't say a word.
I have a Punisher comic that he calls a child a retard.
Ooh,
Yes.
our word on the
Seriously,
podcast.
That'd be shut down.
Yeah, I
This-
know.
This podcast
That
might get
would
banned
be
now.
the
you
R
go.
word. Yeah.
That was like the
You-
80s.
The very
you
first
gotta call it
Punisher
special
Warzone.
now. He's
You-
special.
You can't even say
He's special. He is a
Special's even like
Differently
special
able.
needs
hurtful.
child.
differently able.
Yeah, special's even hurtful unless you call the
Yeah.
whole group special.
Yeah.
We need to
Toughen
initiate
kids
this
up.
young man into the comics first and give him some of the books
Open
that
up my
I...
CD
I
drive.
want to. I've been meaning to get into comics forever. I just
We
know
need to
where
get-
to get them.
I think between all three of us, we
I
have
have-
enough to literate this gentleman.
He's not. He's
'Cause
gentle
I've
boy.
read a few
Gentle boy?
comics and I like comics a lot.
Okay.
Jonah, do
Love
you?
the art style.
You have a C. You have obviously a computer, PC.
Yeah.
Open up my CD drive.
Okay,
Give me the
opening.
CD that's in there.
Here you go.
Is this gonna be a bunch of like midget porn?
No, this is cool. This is cool.
It depends on what
Here
CD
you go.
This is cool.
Take that
really
home and
cool
chill out
midget
with it.
porn. They're doing it on ice.
You can close my CD drive again if you want.
Yes, I can.
Because I copied it.
So it's a bunch of
Didn't-
comic books.
didn't go in. Oh, that's-
Darn. Yes, it is.
yeah, you need a certain
That
program to
is
run it. I got it on
damn good.
my desktop. I'll show you later.
I will.
But
check
yeah,
that out.
Yeah.
really, like you need to know, Jonah. You obviously seen. I'm sure you've seen at least one Batman movie.
Yep.
Sure, you've seen at least one Marvel movie.
Yep.
So you pretty much
Yeah.
you know what
Okay.
superheroes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The really really obscure ones you're gonna find like Nova, like you know almost said Black Panther. Wow. They're really obscure.
That is obscure, though.
I used to
Really,
like Black Panther.
as a
In
yes, he was in
Civil War.
Civil War. Very.
My favorite character.
Probably
How
about
was
2
that
years
movie?
ago.
I
He's
haven't
very
seen
obscure.
it. Have you
Now
ever
he's
read
getting his
World?
own movie.
Yeah, to be wicked. I
Yeah,
want to watch
exactly.
this movie
Pretty
so
mainstream.
bad.
It is.
That
What's
Captain
good?
Marvel movie though is gonna be
Is
sweet.
it good?
I gotta
yeah.
throw
I've
this
been meaning to
question.
watch
I
that.
get such a hard on
I
for
have
it.
to throw this question out. What books do we need to give Jonah to get him up to speed? I know Dark Knight Returns, you have to read.
I got that here somewhere. I got the Infinity Gauntlet.
You have a copy of Dark Knight Returns?
Yep, somewhere here in
Yeah.
this room.
Not my copy.
I also have a copy. of
No,
it.
I got my own.
Oh, you bought your own? Okay.
I've got a lot of
Where do
bad.
you buy
Mine's
them?
hard
Where
up.
do you buy your
I've
comics?
got
Online.
Online.
Like,
or
what
if I'm
website though? I know it's online because you definitely can't get it. Here.
Amazon.
The thing is,
Why do I think
I-
Amazon.
Amazon, give us money. We just
Give us
promoted
money.
you.
Amazon's great.
Or Amazon.co.uk.
Yeah.
Or they call
I'm
it
actually
Amazon.
getting sent still that
I need to
big
get
old bundle of
I would love
comics.
to have a comic book
courtesy
collection.
of the
Always
New
wanted
York
to have a
Comic
comic
Shop.
collection.
The what?
Everything Comics. They're a comic podcast. I started following them on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I won a contest from them, and they're sending me a big box of comics and also Suicide Squad poster.
Nice.
And I was talking to him the other day, and he said it was in the mail. He just couldn't figure out the customs. So when it arrives, maybe we'll do a video unboxing of it.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's a lot of DC because they're like big DC guys. So I listen to their
Okay.
podcast a lot. They're only on SoundCloud.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah.
is they're called? They're only on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna just follow on Twitter.
They're on Twitter though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are they called again?
Everything Comics. I think their picture is of the Killing Joke, which is like
So-
a Joker with a camera.
Now, Jonah.
So what do you,
Yeah,
what do you
that's
got? What do you
that.
got in your hand, Matt? So you got the Civil War.
Yeah.
No,
Infinity
I'm-
Gauntlet's a bit heavy.
I am entrusted. Yeah. So I am entrusting you with two things that are very important to me. Okay, I'm not even joking.
My
completely
left and my
understand.
right testicle.
to be kept in completely good condition.
Now, I mean, this one was in my.
You read that in the shower or something? What the fuck?
Some
No,
water
it was sort of in a.
Read
Crinkle,
till the
but
rain.
it's all in the same. It's all in the same direction, Crinkle.
I just can't put
It's-
it down. Well, I got a shower.
Now, what I want you to do is before you watch Civil War, read Civil War. I got it right here.
Okay.
Now, I remember when I went to Punta Cana, got married.
To
I
what?
haven't really unpacked my suitcase.
Gee, that was like a year ago.
No, it was May.
That was like 3 months ago, wasn't it?
No, it's
Or-
unpacked. There's just stuff still in it, like
Oh, okay.
random things. Random things.
What's the deal with random things?
And I want you to read this before. Now, I'm trusting you with this, Johnny. You better not spill
I'm not gonna trust me. I
Kool-Aid
completely
on it or
understand.
something. Now, it's a little bit funny.
He's
but-
young, but he's
I
not
don't
that
think. I
young.
don't think they make Kool-Aid.
He doesn't
anymore,
have
man.
Kool-Aid.
Actually, I do have Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay, he has Tang.
See?
Tang, he has Tang.
No, I blue Kool-Aid.
Now, once you read
Best
that,
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
the blue raspberry,
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
see,
be
the
honest,
best
Matt. I have
Kool-Aid.
never
No.
read that.
Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, I've
I'm
never
pumped.
read
I
that.
wanted to read
The Infinity,
comics for a
the
long
Infinity
time.
Gauntlet is pretty cut and dry. The Infinity
Yeah.
Wars is
Yeah.
a bit of a nightmare
Yeah.
because it's just like
Does
this
that
thing.
have the preamble with
Be
Silver
tuning out for
Surfer
the
and
rest of the
everything?
podcast.
Yes, it does.
That's right.
Be tuning in for the rest of the podcast.
Just read
into
the
that.
words
No,
that you
okay,
see.
No, you can't read it now.
No.
No, it's Christmas Eve. You can open one.
You
It's-
should just
it's-
read. You should just read
I
the
didn't
words
read
you
it
see,
until-
because I think that's how it works.
Read the words to see what happens.
See the words you read.
Did you finish Watchmen yet?
Yes, no,
Why not?
Have you
because
seen Watchmen?
it's in
I've
on
seen
my
Watchmen. Yes.
Okay.
it's
Watchmen.
in
You
on
haven't
my
read
It's just
Watchmen.
like the
I have not read Watchmen.
it's in on my bed, sort of open.
I feel like the movie would be a lot better if I read the book.
Have
the
you?
comics.
The book.
Okay,
oh
so
God,
obviously
the
you're
book's
not.
amazing.
So okay, we said Civil War, we said Infinity Gauntlet.
I think this
What
is
other things?
Killing
Well,
Joke.
Killing
Killing Joke.
Joke. Okay.
That sounds really familiar. What is?
The Killing
It's,
Joke is coming out as a animated
movie.
movie.
That is. It's a bit
It's
different.
a very short comic. It's only like
Actually, I've not read the Killing
It's-
Joke. I know
it's-
what it's about,
I think
but
it's
I haven't
three
read it.
issues. I think.
Yeah,
it's not even three. I don't think it's 3 issues. I
Two
think-
issues.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably.
But the
just two.
movie is like an hour long, so they
Because
padded
they
a
add
lot of
stuff, they
things in.
change it. A lot of people are kind of
There's
mad
a
about it.
there's a random like mafia boss. There's a sex scene that doesn't happen.
In
in the
Oh,
movie.
did you see the video?
No, I seen the synopsis on YouTube.
Okay.
Because they threw in the unnecessary relationship between Bruce and Barbara, which is like,
Look at it, yes.
why did
What's
that
the
even happen?
what's
Okay.
you're taunting
So,
me? You're
like-
teasing
Well,
me.
They
well,
didn't need to.
I have to
In
be
the book,
interested.
is there?
Nope.
I'm interested.
Oh, no.
I'm
Not at all.
Oh, they put it in the
So-
in the show.
In the movie
Okay.
for some reason.
So the first one. Okay, we're dipping your toes in the water of comic books here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're starting off with the Marvel universe because I think it's the easiest to get into,
Yeah.
and it's the biggest and most expanded one.
Yep.
The first one I gave you was Marvel Civil War. I mean, if you know what's going on, you've seen
Yeah, I
the
know the
movies,
general idea.
you know what's going on.
I've
This
seen,
one,
I've seen the trailers.
a lot different,
I've heard there's a really big difference.
but they're both really good. In my opinion, they're both
Yeah.
amazing for their own
This-
reasons.
The book itself, obviously, you have to realize that these characters have been around forever. Forever. So,
And the fact that they're fighting,
yeah.
and the fact that now they've known each other for 20 odd years, you're taking something that it's like they said in the movies, like this is not teams. These are like, it's a family.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, even in
Yeah.
the Fantastic Four, spitting everywhere. even
He's
within
really
the,
into it. I feel
even
it.
within the Fantastic Four, they're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
So you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They're even
Jesus
that's like it's
Christ.
like they're like Marvel comic royalty.
What I really gotta say now, like I know this is sort of now speaking about the Civil War movie, I see why you love it so much because with the Civil War comic book, it was very expansive to all of
Yeah.
Marvel, where
there's like-
they don't have a big Marvel yet in the movie format.
Wait till Infinity War.
But the Civil War movie sort of incorporated what they had. And it made it sort of shrunk it down.
It's the most people you've seen on screen
Exactly.
a single time.
And they made it so that it was believable within the universe
Yeah.
as it sits right now.
But the-
And that was very accessible for everybody.
See, the thing is, if you've never read a comic book, you could go to the comic book store, you go to Strange Adventures, at Strange Adventures on Twitter. You could go to Strange Adventures, buy Civil War, not really know what's going on if you never read a comic before.
Yeah.
But who hasn't seen a Marvel movie? Who hasn't seen Iron
Where's
Man?
Superman?
Yeah.
No, but who hasn't seen it? The Marvel movies that you watch, the characters are so developed and so familiar.
Yeah.
When you see them fighting each other, you're like, holy sh!
Quack.
Yeah.
There's a little Jonah Quack. And in the comics, it was a big deal, but in the movies, I find for a broader base, it was a big deal. Okay?
That's how
Now-
movies work anyway.
Well, I mean, it incorporated what they have done already very well. I must say.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Was it?
And it
They
was,
make-
and it was entertaining. And
They
that's
make
what a
comics
movie's
for
got.
comic fans who are expected to know all the lore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they make movies for everybody.
That's right.
So now,
That's very-
I'm going to give
very
you a
well said.
second comic book here, Jonah, and this one's a little more expansive, and I want you to read this one first.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this one because I
So-
watched
But
the
that,
movie.
technically,
You can
that's
watch the movie
not,
before you read this one, or after.
that's
doesn't matter.
technically not before that, though.
Well,
In the MCU.
yeah, but who gives?
Quack.
Well,
Hot take.
In the movie,
so-
in the movie format, yeah.
But,
it's not in
Hasn't happened yet.
comic
now I
book.
want you to read this one first. That way you get a grasp of all the characters. You know some of them.
Yep.
This one is, I think this one the timeline is after, isn't it? This one?
In
the movies.
movie, Infinity
No, but in
Gauntlet
the
comes
co-
in.
No,
it
in-
comes after.
canonically,
in
that
the
is
comic
in
book,
the
that's
90s.
way early.
Okay, okay.
91, 92.
Alright, okay.
Yeah,
But
Sleepwalker
now-
was still around then.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know
Tells
who that
you.
is.
Exactly.
But now I'm going to give you this one. This one has a lot of characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, you've seen, obviously, have you seen Thor Dark World?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, you know the Power Stone, they
You know
grab
who
it.
Thanos is?
Thanos.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Thanos. The Infinity Gauntlet is all the stones in,
Yep.
in a little work glove.
Yeah. In
And,
a leather.
Yeah, one of those, those
One
leather
of
ones.
those
they
leather
kinda
gloves that
off
come
right
down
here,
to
they
your
come off right
elbow.
far.
Just welding gloves.
Welding glove. That's
So-
what it is. It's a welding glove.
It's one of those knit things with the trigger finger.
Screw
But
gloves.
yeah, so with this, obviously, you know who Thanos is. That's actually Death, and that's some other guy.
He's pointing at the
That's Mephisto. But
Go find
Mephisto,
don't worry about him.
Death.
There's gonna be a lot of
and
kids. You obviously know what
Infinity
Silver
Gauntlet.
Surfer
Yeah,
is.
you
You know
know Death.
that's Nick Fury, Spider-Man, obviously.
Yes.
If you don't know what to cover Infinity Gauntlet, just go look at the trade
Oh,
paperback
Captain
cover and you
America.
will
I mean, that's
know
Stephen
exactly what
Strange,
Matt
Doctor
is
Strange.
talking about.
That's Drax the Destroyer. You know, so they're not like foreign characters. You're gonna know who all these people are.
Yeah.
For the most part, when you
Nick Fury was white at this point.
whitewashing, sorry.
He was though.
No.
Look, he's at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I know it was a joke. But so there's not a lot. There's a lot of characters in here. Like when I first read it, I was like, Who's Mephisto?
It's kind of overwhelming, but then at the same time, the story moves along at such a pace that
You really grasp it.
you kind of learn about characters as you go.
Now-
That's
And
the
then
thing about comics, though. Because you were thrown into it, if you didn't know who a character
Unless you
was,
owned every single Marvel trading card ever, and you were able to read in the
Ever.
back, like, oh, it was just
you didn't know who somebody was
Blood type.
because
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you
That's
bought
like Japanese,
you bought Spectacular Spider-Man from number 1
Yeah.
on.
which is different
Yeah,
than
I mean,
Amazing.
Vulture's not going to be.
It is totally different from Amazing
It is.
Spider-Man.
I was a Calendar Man,
Clone
but he's a
War,
Batman
Clone
villain.
Saga crap.
If you bought all of one kind of comic, there was going to be a time where you did not know who a character was because of based on what you only got to see them in that one
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
That's it.
There were no movies.
There was no movies. There was no internet back when I was a young kid collecting comics. So it was sort of like your idea of a character was based on
The issues that you had.
that issue.
Yeah.
So you either loved or hated that character based on that.
So
Well, that's really the best way I think to get into comics is either to read a collection
that's the only way.
or
I
to
bought
pick
it.
a single character and start from there, and then slowly, because they always
Build the
have like
branch
out.
yeah, they
Overlap
have
a lot.
team ups. And
Yeah.
you can kind of branch out and be like, well, Punisher showed up in the Spider-Man book. I'm gonna go off with Punisher for a little bit, or I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Do you
Punisher's
still,
There's
a
always some
weird
branch
one, though.
offs.
do you
Punisher is a weird one because he goes into Archie. So.
Well, everyone teams up with Spider-Man, so.
do you
He
know-
does. He does. He goes into Archie.
Did
so.
you
Ends
did
up
you
reading
know?
Beth and Veronica like 2 weeks later.
Did you
Yeah.
know that there was?
Yeah,
The new
laying down with them both in his arms and like, how's that for you, baby?
How did I
get
You know,
Penny and Veronica?
the
from
new Archie
Spider-Man?
is pretty good.
Did you know
I-
that there was?
I-
I have a
seen-
couple issues of it. It's
It
written
looks
by
different.
Mark. It's written by Mark Waid of Daredevil
Ah.
fame, and it is pretty good.
Anyway, we should jump on.
The-
Keep going with. No offense.
That was a tangent.
I would
was
like
little-
to.
I was gonna say, did you know that there was Archie versus Predator?
I do not. What the?
It's
Archie
amazing.
versus
The Predator
Punisher.
goes
Is
to.
that even a
And
contest?
Punisher.
Yes,
And Punisher.
no Archie versus Predator, like Alien versus Predator. There's Archie versus the Punisher,
Yep.
and he just destroys everyone in Glendale.
There
I was
is
gonna
Is it
say, like,
Glendale?
X-Men.
Riverdale.
and-
versus the
Riverdale.
second Predator.
There's.
So
There's
much
also a
spin-off.
zombie Archie called Afterlife with Archie.
Zombie?
Yep. Because there was a serious run of Archie called Life
On
with
this
Archie.
disc?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Marvel
there was
Zombies.
Marvel Zombies. There's Marvel.
Afterlife
Zombies.
with Archie, which was
Perfect.
Zombie Apocalypse
Everyone turns
But
into
Archie.
zombies.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
and serious. I think
You need to. I'll show
Robert
you the
Kirkman actually
program
wrote a
you
couple
got.
issues
Yeah.
of that.
Oh, cool.
So okay, so
I'll have to check.
You were gonna say we need to move on from this topic.
No.
No,
We just
well,
need to continue on with more books that Mr. Jonah needs to read.
So these are two. I think they're pretty good because you can get little collections like this. This is a bunch of issues.
Yeah.
I think you gave me a
I loaned you.
Wolverine one, didn't you?
I gave you Wolverine.
You gave me a Wolverine one. That one was awesome.
I still have your Hulk.
Is-
the end.
Oh,
Is
I gotta
it-
read that.
It's
okay,
pretty good.
the
Actually.
Wolverine that you.
It's
loaned-
the basically what the Wolverine movie was when he goes to Japan.
When it was
it's
good.
his like first solo run from the 80s.
Okay.
Terrible.
Don't
great.
read old. Are you very versed in Wolverine?
Old Man Logan's on this.
I've heard some. So it's been years since I looked at Wolverine though.
Okay.
Good.
Get some Wolverine background. If you can actually get into a
First
little bit of
appearance
Wolverine
was in
before
the
you
book.
get into Old Man Logan, because Old Man Logan is going to blow your mind.
Old
It
Man
is
Logan's
Old Man Logan.
is up there in the
Yeah.
top three, in my opinion.
I believe that.
That's
Have you
pretty
read
good,
it?
yeah.
Now, do you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, do you know Weapon X, all the stuff, and adamantium.
X2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Have you
pretty
seen
much
the movie?
really know
You
what I
know.
need to know.
Yeah.
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 Old Man Logan's when he's old. The entire United States has been taken over by villains. Is divvied up by the villains. Say, okay, this is Hulkland. This
Yeah.
is, you know,
Magneto.
Magneto Land.
Yeah.
This is
Can't spell Magneto without Nito.
And
Can't.
you know who Hawkeye
Magneto,
is.
like, yeah.
So Hawkeye's
What?
blind. Comes and gets him. Says, we need to do some shit,
Quack.
Logan. He's like, all right.
But he's an old man at this point.
And he has a family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old Man Logan.
He lives in the Hulk land where the Hulk has like 30 kids and they're all super inbred. But they're all Hulks.
Yeah.
They're right down from the bayou. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And but that's all I'm gonna say. One of the best comics I've ever read.
It is. When I read it, I was very. It was one of those books. I think I got it at like 11 o'clock at night, and I started reading
just
it, and it
finished
was
it for
like
the night.
I had to go through it all. I had to read it all because I couldn't put it down until I was done. It was cool.
Funny you should mention.
Enjoyed it.
I was at the opening night for Civil War movie. Amazing, by the way.
Halifax.
Yes,
Yeah,
Dartmouth.
okay.
Dartmouth Cineplex.
Dartmouth, huh?
Dartmouth.
And Dartmouth Crossing.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I seen
Suicide
Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
And
Suicide
everyone was
Squad.
dressed up. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And one guy was Thanos, one guy was Captain America.
That's
Everyone was
cool.
dressed up. It was so awesome.
Anyone show up as Batman?
No.
Get him out of there.
One guy dressed as Superman, and he was sort of an autistic guy, so no one said anything. And,
He was special.
that movie, amazing. And when I seen it, I drove back to where my sister lives in
Yeah.
Milford, read the entire Civil War comic.
Milford.
Milford, yeah, that's where
Yeah.
she lives. I don't know why it's
Okay,
funny.
keep going.
But yeah, I went home. I stopped on the way to the Irving Big Stop in Elmsdale. Is it Elmsdale? No, in Enfield.
Infield.
Got
Okay.
gas for the car. Bought all kinds of chips and bars and drinks, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go home and read this book."
You're just
Because
so
it was. I
aggro,
got to
just
see the movie
pumped.
11 o'clock at night.
Where
Finished
did you
around
buy it?
in the big Irving Big Stop. It
It was just
open
there?
all the time.
They had comic books in Irving Big Stuff.
No, I owned it already.
You had
Oh,
He
you
bought the
waited
junk
till.
food.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm sorry.
Do you light a bunch of candles and like get ready? You're like
No, but I laid on
bubble
my.
bath.
setting the mood.
I laid on my
Is that why it's all
inflatable bed.
pickled out?
Just dropped in the bubble bath.
No, but I as soon as I watched the movie, I had to go home and read the comic book, see how it stacked up. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it stacked up very, very well. They're both good, but both for good reasons. Both for different reasons.
Oh,
Now, this amazing. Please don't bend them. They already bent
it's
enough.
already been.
I'm just saying.
You can't tell it's a new world, man.
So I'm just gonna tell you, this comic, absolutely amazing. It is missing. No, there's like a little mark in there.
Oh.
I'm very funny about myself. Like, you see my books, they're pristine. Stephen King would
Except for
hate
that
my
one.
books.
He does.
For his
Yeah.
bad
Because
pop-
I don't
bad
bend
pop-
them
That's
over.
my favorite one.
I don't bend them over. But there is a few comic books after this. This the clue up
Yeah.
of the Civil War, where
I'm sure there's a few spin-offs that actually included in that.
yeah.
'cause there
Now
are-
once you tell me you're finished,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happens. And I have the comic panel where I think is the official ending of Civil War. And that when I seen the official ending of Civil War and the end of that issue, I had to put it down because I had the feels. And I had goosebumps, and I was like, that's it. I gotta just chill out for a bit.
just man tears.
Yeah. Just because I'm not gonna tell you who dies, because someone dies, and it is a big deal.
Spoiler.
But read this whenever you're done. Please don't get anything on it. I'm not even joking. This is a bit bendious, but don't get anything on it.
Should I take it in the bathtub too? Or
Oh, I
is that
mean,
specific
no.
to your time?
It's only for me. It's specifically for my bath.
This isn't Lemur 2000.
I use.
It's not my brand.
But yeah, this one is really, really good as well. There's a lot more characters in the Infinity Gauntlet, and the Infinity Gauntlet is pretty much Thanos, that guy, Mad Titan.
Yeah.
He gets the Infinity Gauntlet. What he does, you're gonna find this out anyway. It's in the first few pages. And he's in love with Mistress Death. Mistress Death's a woman, and he's like, I'm gonna impress her by killing half of the universe. And he goes,
Done.
and the half of the entire universe is dead. So half of the Avengers, half of the X-Men, half of Fantastic Four, they're all dead. And everyone's like, "Holy sh!"
Quack.
Half of everyone's dead. And like, what's going on? And then the Silver Surfer crashes and he's like, "Guys, Thanos is
Crashes.
crazy."
Doctor Strange's
Doctor
sunroof.
Strange's sunroom. And he's like, "What's going on, Wong?"
Ugh.
Yeah,
Weak.
but you'll see as you read it.
Yeah.
You look at the back and look how many characters there are. It's unbelievable.
I know. I was looking at when you were holding it up.
Because I wouldn't show you.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
any
Tease
DC
me with
to
the
give the boy?
But yeah, there's this. You got to take this as well. Don't
Yep.
forget that
Yeah.
CD full of
You
comics.
ever heard
Mark
of
Gaten.
Invincible?
Yes, I haven't read it, but I heard that it was well done.
It is the greatest.
It is an image book,
Yeah.
right?
I'm pretty sure I gave you like the first 10 issues in a little jump drive.
I got it.
Jump
Yeah,
track
somewhere in
format.
my
So you got
somewhere
it.
in my life.
You got it in this.
Is that
this
the one with like the
unit.
woman with the horns and they have a baby?
That's Saga. No, that's also really
Oh,
good.
Invincible's like the guy in like the yellow thingies. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It started out as like a parody comedy book of superheroes.
Yeah.
But it turned super serious. It's the same guy who made Walking Dead and that book
Robert
right there.
Kirkman
Yeah.
and
Like they changed artists a couple times, but the art ends up getting awesome, and the story is just completely bonkers and crazy.
Almost like a Sanchez kind of artist, if I remember.
I'm trusting
My
you.
Quack.
Goes up, Jonah.
I won't
to
fuck
His
be
name
with
is
you.
Brian
Spanish
Ottman.
and draw is
Like
crazy.
like Humberto Ramirez.
Gomez,
Spider-Man. He
Yeah.
did all. He did a lot
Ramos.
of superior.
Ramos.
Yeah.
Humberto Ramos.
Did you
Big
take
Spider-Man guy.
the
Joe
mics?
Maguire.
Yeah. there's-
Sorry to be random.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I forgot it in my
Um,
bag.
Okay.
That's all right.
There's a lot of other books that
There's
need
a
to be read. I mean,
House of M.
House of a lot of
Days
there's
of
Even
Yeah.
non-superhero books.
non-superhero books.
A lot of Saga is really good.
I
You
don't
brought
have-
Saga up. I own 2 trade. Everything else I own is digital, but I own volume 5 and 6 physical,
Okay.
and the art is really, really, really good,
Have,
and the story is bonkers.
have you ever heard of Jeff Smith's? And now I'm going to say the word. It's not meant in any kind of sexual way. It's Jeff Smith Bone. Have you heard of the Bone?
Yeah,
I
the
have
little white
every-
cartoony guy.
yeah.
Or
Very.
Bones.
I have every book.
Mhm.
It's eight.
That makes me laugh. I don't know why.
I know
Bone?
Jeff Smith's Bone. I know it sounds
I've never
very
seen Jeff
dirty.
Smith's Bone. Have you?
Yeah, I've read it
Okay.
many times. I
quite
have
long
all
to read
8
as
books.
well.
If you ever want to read it, it is absolutely
Bone is really good. Yeah.
fantastic.
Mhm.
It is so good.
Once you
Mark
read it,
loves his bone.
would you
You want to read Jeff Smith's Bone? I can loan you Jeff Smith's Bone.
once you're done, are you then boned?
You are definitely boned. You will be boned for life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
too
sure I
kind.
gave you the first couple issues of Saga, though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Did you ever get around to reading it?
I read a few, and then I kind of got, not that I got bored, as just I had other stuff I was doing. I really got to put time aside.
This is not my words, but I've heard it quoted saying that it is a
Cocaine
combination.
is a hell of a drug.
Was true. Those are my words. It's a combination of Star Wars and Game of Thrones
It is, yeah. I know.
and something
TV
just
face people.
Quack.
fucking acid.
Is it epic?
It is.
TV
Is
face.
epic?
With a name like Saga, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's got to be good. You
Yeah.
better be bringing your
Does-
A game.
yeah.
You're
does
going to call it that.
Fiona Staples is the artist, and she is just.
There's a really
Top-
good universe
top
I
game.
find they built around it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many tits in it too,
I know.
and like
There's
it's very
TV faced people tits.
robots. Yeah, there's
Robot.
in the very first panel.
TV face.
There's this weird.
There's a race of androids, and they're like completely gray people, but they have
TV
CRT televisions for heads.
Yep.
And depending on what they're saying and what they're thinking, the
TV is
shows
different.
on
It's a
the-
different.
and they're
different color.
royalty. They're all like kings
Okay.
and queens, and they talk all fancy. You can tell that they're British. just
Okay,
by the
this
way
is
they write.
definitely a different
I like it because
style
it's.
of book.
I like it because it's strange.
You want me to break
Yeah.
down the plot for you? There's 2 races of people, and they're at a war.
Okay.
There's basically the Earth and the Moon, and the people who live on Earth have wings, and
Little wings on their
little
back.
tiny
Okay.
wings, and the people who live on the Moon have like big ram
Horns.
horns. They call them Moonies, and they've been at like a century year on like war.
I think
And
one
there's
sort
another.
of dominates the other, doesn't it?
The wings are pretty
Yeah.
much, and then there's also the androids, the robots, which are the
Robots.
TV head people
Yeah.
who have another planet who are kind of like jumping in between.
Between the both, there's
And kinda
sort of
like,
like
"Rah."
neutral.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Are you lost?
No?
so during this war, a Mooney and I can't remember what they call the wing people, but
Yeah.
the wing, I think they just call them wings. Wing and horn
Mooney.
guy.
They have a
They
baby.
get together and they have a baby who has
Romeo
horns
and
and wings.
Juliet.
It's basically what it is because it is kind of like now they're on the run and there is a war happening,
Mhm.
but there's certain people and everyone's trying to get them and they're trying to get away, and then there's also ghosts and like I said, robot people trying to catch them and get them, and just so much nudity. And then there's the bounty hunter that's after them, and a gigantic spider lady who's also trying to get them. And there's a gigantic naked
It's
Persian
one of
cat.
those things you just have to read.
You're gonna read it because you
Yeah.
try to
Because in
explain.
context, it makes sense.
That's all in the
but-
first issue, and then it goes
Yeah.
from there.
If you try to explain Game of Thrones, it's
There's
like
also spaceships made of trees that run on like ghost emotions.
Okay. Oh,
You had me up until
okay. Yeah, exactly.
I was like, alright, trees, yeah.
Ghost.
Okay,
They do
okay,
chips,
ghost
alright,
emotions.
yeah.
I was like,
I was like,
okay.
I was like, oh, God, I can't even rationalize.
Ghost, you suck, and they
emotions.
feel sad, and it goes faster.
Yeah.
But
We need to go faster. Start insulting.
but the art makes it. Well, the story is really great, and the art is amazing.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, if you say anything in a context like anything Game of Thrones, a brother bangs his sister.
Yeah, but
like a woman gives
we
birth
all
to a shadow
understand
baby.
a brother and a
That's not
sister.
what
it is.
Everything that you
It's
just
gonna do this
he
little
sort of
funny
spoke about with
Why'd you minimize?
something faced
Keep
robots
going.
Okay.
is just is
You're looking
not
at Saga gaming. What?
Saga game.
Don't worry, you guys just talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna
Anyway.
just type in Google.
I still
Google
haven't
put up
brought.
that-
Have you? I still haven't brought over the Daredevil Man Without Fear
They're an evil.
mini-series because that is insanely good.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Okay,
the,
you got-
the spider lady. Sorry to everyone at home who can't see what we're
Yeah.
talking
Just
about
Google
now. But
Saga on Google.
if you haven't,
and images. So.
yeah.
So there's the
That's
TV people.
guys.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's the women with no
Now that
just
makes
legs.
more sense. Google Saga comic on
Yeah.
Google, obviously,
Yeah.
and look at the images, and you will see exactly what we're seeing, and you will understand.
He
It
beat
is
the umbilical
drawn very
cord.
well.
It's pretty. Yeah.
It's strange looking, but it's drawn very well.
Care to guess how you're about to die? She has a gun.
And yeah.
She has a
don't know,
big
boredom?
old mallet. With,
Yeah. So that's yeah.
cool.
There's unapologetic.
It's a really good book.
You get rid of all. Oh, I think you get rid of all of it. I
It's just everything's done.
oh, Jonah.
I got so much pornography down. Like, ah.
We caught the porn downloads.
What else? What else should we say that Mr. Jonah should read?
I think some Batman. Do
For
you like
sure.
Batman?
Year one, Long
My
Halloween,
Batman.
Dark Knight
It's
Returns.
not my
Dark Knight
favorite,
Returns.
but I don't mind.
Yeah, exactly. All those three.
Those are 3 trades I got.
I have.
Afraid.
Well,
Year
he has a
one
Batman.
is really good because it's really street level. He's fighting like thugs.
and it almost explains how he becomes.
It's almost Batman
sort of
Begins level of like
But good.
but really well done.
no Raja Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see the Batman movies? Christopher Nolan movies?
I've seen.
You better say yes.
I've seen one.
Get
One?
Get it.
Yeah.
Get the dog
it-
out.
Yeah,
Dark
I'm not a
Knight.
huge fan of Batman. I really,
Why?
Batman.
He doesn't have a power. He's rich.
That's
That's it.
why I like
That's
it.
it.
That's why
He's just
everybody
rich.
likes him.
Really,
he
that's
doesn't
why I
have
don't
power.
like him. He's just rich.
So
He's
who's
just-
better, Batman or Superman?
Get
I guess
let him
Superman.
answer.
He has an actual freaking power. Actually, I guess he doesn't really have a power. He's alien.
I hate you.
Yeah, but
The
Give me
real
back
answer
my-
is Green Lantern.
Give him back my comment. No, okay, so did you see Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice?
No, dude.
Okay, you're taking that home.
If there's a
You
man
better
named,
watch
Take
it.
it out.
You're gonna watch it.
I
and
hope
study
somewhere
it.
there's a man named Donald Justice, and he gets so much like Facebook likes.
Donald Aaron Justice, Don A Justice.
Donald.
Donald
I'm
Justice.
Donald Justice.
No, but like it's really good. The fact that I like Jesus.
I guess it just comes with the fact that he hasn't grown up with comic books.
Yeah, I mean the thing is he's coming out of the campy '60s.
He's coming into an era that's totally like the
Quack.
fucking Wild West.
But the thing is
Because-
there was a point where Batman was campy as hell.
it was campy.
Now
as
it's
hell,
come
yes.
out of that into the 80s and 90s and
Exactly.
hasn't come out of it.
And
Well, it's
thus
hard
who
to.
all of us that remember Batman campy
Yeah.
as hell, as soon as they came out of the camp and went,
Dark.
okay, there's lesbians and gay people and
Whoa.
sex in this world too.
Not my
It
Batman.
was like,
There's a pink Batman and a green Batman. They all represent different things.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny.
That's an Adam West one. Adam West and that guy who played Robin are making a new movie.
Burt Ward.
Yep, Burt Ward. They're recording voice acting for a new Batman movie.
Well, there is a current Batman comic series called Batman 69. 69, 66.
69.
69, dude. Just put that clip from Bill and Ted.
69.
Bill and Ted's.
Evil robot usses. But
Babes.
what I love about the campy '69 Batman is like there was like the commercial for
The Joker didn't bother getting rid of his mustache. He
Yeah,
put
just
his makeup
Caesar
over it.
Romero just like
No, I do not shave my mustache.
he just painted his paint over his mustache.
Yeah.
But what I loved about that is the campiness and the video when they did the like little preview of them what they were going to be doing in the new movie.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
They were tied up in a giant TV dinner, and there was being sort of on a conveyor belt towards an oven. So like that's what it was in the comment and like the little preview. They're like, oh,
and
Robin.
that was the comic book back in the 50s.
Yep.
In the 60s.
I love how it harkens back to that though.
Yeah.
I love that.
It goes right back to that. Like it was so.
You look so annoyed, Jonah.
No, I was trying
to figure out what we're talking about.
I have a collection of Batman stories from the
Golden
40s
age.
and 50s
Golden age.
that are. It's called the Black Case Book. It's like some of the weirdest cases.
Yeah.
There's one where it's the Batman of many colors. Another one where it's the Batman version of Pixel.
Thanos Copter?
Yeah.
And the weirdest Batman stories.
There was a golden age. I'm going to say this in quotes. Golden age of comic books. I think from the 50s to the 60s.
50s, 60s, yeah.
And
Wasn't
then the
that
70s,
70s
and the 80s
became its...
was the Silver Age.
Yeah.
What are we in now?
Or like the
But better not say the Bronze Age because it's the best it's ever been.
Bronze was the 90s was the
Well,
turd age.
everything's changed because of the.
We're not in the age. Nothing has value anymore.
No.
But the thing is, that's what they call the Golden Age of comic books. I don't know why.
to. Yeah.
Because that's where it all exploded and became.
It's popular. It's not the funnies. It's not funny papers.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not.
There was always Batman wasn't serious. There was no serious.
He wasn't serious until the 80s when Dark Knight Returns came out.
Yeah.
Before then, it was all campy comics and Adam West.
Holy rusted metal Batman.
Exactly.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which Robin said in Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy rusted metal Batman.
As a joke.
And then George Clooney was like, what? It's like, rusted metal, look, it's the holes.
I have a bad credit card.
Okay. And then it was over. And I was like,
Was there a reference to a bat credit card?
yep.
Yeah, because they're trying to buy Poison Ivy into
They bid each other. Because she had the
$1
little...
million, $2 million, $10 million. You don't have it. I'll borrow it from you. And he's like, psh, the little sound effect, MasterCard, Batman logo.
Oh my
Never leave the cave without it.
Because it was like...
I think
Never
I
leave
tried
the
to
cave without
forget
it.
that part.
There was... Because they were trying to outbid each other for like a Poison Ivy's affection because she used the little pheromones.
Right.
They fell in love with her.
Yes.
You're looking stressed out, Jonah.
Jonah, do not go back to those. If you're gonna watch any of the old Batmans, go to
The Tim Burton
Batman,
ones.
1989.
and then Batman Returns. Do not watch
Forever
anything
or
else.
Yeah.
Forever or Batman and Robin. Don't watch them because it will ruin you.
Sour you.
It
Mask
will
of the
sour you.
Phantasm
It's
was pretty good.
stupid.
Never seen it.
That's the animated series
Even though
movie.
Jim Carrey played the Riddler,
That was pretty good.
which was
Nygma?
good, and Tommy Lee Jones played Two-Face, which would have been perfect. They messed it up.
He hammed
Well,
it so hard.
They
It was so
All he does is
never-
laugh.
stupid. It would have been good.
They never wrote the
It was
movie,
stupid.
so
It was stupid.
can't blame them. They
No, exactly. That's what I mean. Awesome.
I love how stressed.
Awesome.
I love how much you're emoting. I love how stressed out you
This is
are.
serious business.
Yeah, because this was back when, to me, This was Batman because they took Batman out of Adam West, which I wasn't really a big fan of to begin with, and put it into the movies.
Somebody's hitting a shark with anti-shark spray.
And then the first
That's
two
pretty
was
good.
like
It was on his foot. He was hanging by a helicopter.
excellent. I remember going to see the Batman movie. My mother wasn't going to let me. I was a teenager at this point.
I was 2.
So that tells you how old I am. My mom wasn't going to let me because she seen the Prince video for Batman movie.
The
which
Bat
was-
Dance?
The Bat Dance.
Oh.
And because Vicky Vale, when he starts going, Vicky Vale, and they were like almost sexual.
It was
She was
Prince,
like,
what do you
"Oh no,
expect?"
that's too sexual for a movie, so you can't go see it."
For
'Cause
your little virgin eyes, Mark.
my mother is a. Here's the Bible.
How old were
Beat
you
on
when
it.
that came out? How old were you in 1980?
I had to in
Bible?
1980.
Huh?
How old? I was like, the Bible?
How old's the Bible?
How old were you when that came out?
When,
right?
when the Bible
I
came
didn't
out.
think it was that
How
old.
old? What year was it?
1989.
1989. I was 14.
I was 2.
I was not.
You were just
You
a
were
distant
even
regret.
thought about-
Just glimmer twinkle
How can you
somewhere.
regret it if it never happened?
You were a distant worry.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
It was
an anxious
first-
pang in the stomach somewhere. Like,
It was just
sounds
first
alright.
it was wounding, like, Jesus, what if we have one?
But
Oh,
I did get to see it in the
Yeah.
theaters.
who are you, rebel?
I think I bugged my mother to go see it because I really
Never
wanted
mind,
to
you're
go
not
see
a
it.
rebel then.
What was it?
I bugged mother,
Mom!
or maybe I
No,
did
just trying to change
go
everything
and
so
see
fast.
it with my friends.
Yeah, just
I
not.
think it was changing the
I think
story
we
now.
just went.
Oh, rebel.
I think I did rebel. And I didn't tell her that I
Oh
went
my
to see
God.
it.
She's
And you
gonna
can't-
listen. She's gonna listen to this now. She's gonna be like, "Oh, all right."
My mother doesn't know how to turn on the internet, let alone
Mark!
That's what she
Sing that
wants to
movie.
do. I think.
She can't even turn on the power button to the internet.
Much like my mother,
Is the internet on?
as you would know.
Yeah.
My mother's useless with technology. I told her because she's too damn old.
Every
She's
time,
never gonna
She
listen to
hates
this.
that. And I'm like,
Let alone
she's,
this
I'm not old.
49
Shut up,
minutes.
mother. You're 55. You're old.
Yeah, you're not gonna listen to this. She ain't gonna listen to this.
No.
every time I hear people being really bad with the internet stuff, I just think of the time that my brother's girlfriend's Nan. He was over at the house, and he runs inside, and she runs in and goes, "Close the windows. The Wi-Fi's getting out."
It's just
Like serious as hell.
like it's a draft or like
Yeah,
the,
it's
the
like
heat.
And she didn't say Wi-Fi. She was like Wi-Fi. She's like, "Close the window. The Wi-Fi's getting
It's
out."
like, yeah, it's like turn the stove on, get some Wi-Fi going.
Can't load up my Jeopardy stream. Ah, it's happening.
You know what's funny?
The Wi-Fi's going out the window.
I love Jeopardy.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, but Jeopardy's good.
Me and my dad get so competitive at Jeopardy. My mother doesn't know any questions. Me and Dad are the
Was it
real-
me and you who had played a really drunken game of Simpsons,
Simpsons
Jeopardy,
Jeopardy?
and you lost?
No, I won, then you won, then I won, then you won, then we were too drunk to go. And then I started. Then my
nobody
then my
wins.
drunk shoes got initiated,
Christened.
by my buke.
Or just
Buke.
Buke.
They
Buke
gristened
pocket.
by my buke because I'm French.
Grissom
But-
by my view.
Bite the Buke, baby.
I that was one of the times because I remember I had shorts on. I remember like summer.
I remember every time I wear shorts.
Summer shorts.
I was wearing shorts.
No, there
Therefore,
was-
I
No,
remember.
there were summer shorts. Why the summer?
It was
There's only 3 times a year I wear shorts.
When I'm drinking, stinking, and doing whatever
Thinking.
else.
Labor Day.
no, but I had summer shorts on in your house.
Yeah.
Me and you. It was just me and you.
Joe was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't know where he was,
Not
but
winter
me and you
shorts,
were
summer
loaded.
Summer shorts.
Me and
Not
you
fall
and
shorts.
Jennifer.
It had
'cause
to be worn for shorts.
Jennifer was there. I don't remember what she was doing.
Uh,
Me and you were like, Sam's Jeopardy
She was
right
vying
now.
for you guys' sympathy.
She had to be
And
the sober third party who had to be the
She was
Trebek.
trying to unsee Matt.
And we
in
had little
shorts.
clickers.
Exactly.
She was what?
She was trying to unsee Matt in shorts.
She loved it. And
I was like,
so,
it's so intimidating.
but I remember I won one. You and we were tied 2 for 2, and then I had to excuse myself out to the street to throw up because I was to the point where I was like,
I remember this in much more detail than I do.
yeah, because you were a lot.
I just
more
remember
drunk.
This
that
is where
happened.
the band Puke Tech was born.
No, actually, it wasn't. I'll show you the GIF of why it was later.
Everything important starts with a GIF.
Yep. The puke tarp and the
Quack.
yeah. I'm gonna show little Jonah, I think.
I think this episode has gone so totally
But
north by northeast.
This is bonkers.
This is a bonkers episode.
that was a
guys.
good show.
Bonkers.
Bonkers.
You're out of control. That was terrible.
Bonkers.
No way.
Yes.
Nothing is ever as good as we remember it to be.
Anything in the Disney afternoon show that's not Darkwing Duck doesn't matter.
Animaniacs.
Get out of here, gummy
Hey,
bears. Get out of here, goof troop.
hey,
It don't matter.
Hey,
Animaniacs is
I
Saturday
don't know
morning.
what that is.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers was
I used
the
to love.
bizarre.
I
He's got
used
a
to
good
love
point.
that show.
You got a
It
good
was
point.
good, wasn't it?
That and what was the one with the
Animaniacs.
ducks that went for treasure? I can't remember the name.
Oh,
of it now.
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Woo!
I used to love DuckTales.
The game for NES.
Yes.
Yep.
Epic.
I
like
played
that
it on
game a lot.
PC.
Yeah, I had the emulator for it.
Okay, what do you guys think about the new NES Mini that's coming out?
I'm buying it.
Buying
I
it
want
too.
I don't care.
want it.
You know what? I think it's going to be.
You were old enough to know what it was like.
hot
I only play.
thing
That's
this
it. I
year.
only play a handful of
Yeah.
games, so for me, it's like brand new.
That's crazy to me.
I feel like Nintendo.
They're scraping the bottom
Oh,
of the barrel.
Nintendo.
I don't care.
I think
But
they're
I'd like
waiting. I think they're waiting
I'll buy
until
it.
next year
They're like
Fine.
10 years.
to
If they
put out
released
the
this,
NX.
if they, yeah,
And
definitely.
this
They haven't
is
announced
sort
anything
of
for
a. This is sort of a. Here you
Tide
go.
you- tide
Here's
you
a
over.
Nintendo
Exactly.
product.
it. Here you go.
Get into your head
yeah.
Yeah.
till
Get
next
into your-
year. Get into your head. Well, it goes in through the fart, comes out the back, right?
There's,
fart?
there's a new Pokemon
Goes
game.
into the fart.
There's a new thing. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
The NX.
Well,
yeah,
NX
the
supposed to
NX
come
isn't
out
coming
next
until
year.
next
It's
year.
supposed to come out like the first quarter of next year or something.
First
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah,
I'm
first
gonna buy
quarter.
it.
What a
It's been-
stupid
it's-
time of year to
It's
put
been
it
in
on.
development for a
console.
long time.
Before
It's like-
Christmas is
that's
tend to
horrible.
when they usually release.
But
them.
Nintendo doesn't do things they're supposed to do.
They
No,
just-
why they're Nintendo.
they're
That's why
their
they're
own
doing
company.
horrible. Look at their marketing for Wii U. It was atrocious.
Yeah, but they never released.
We all have one, so
do.
I have one too. Yeah.
Everyone here owns one. So they give
Four
it
out of 4 people in this room have one.
But
100% of the people.
It was
in this
like
room.
almost a year into the Wii U being out before I actually found out the Wii U was a console and not just like
A joke.
an add-on to it. Like honestly, guys.
I think a lot of the problem with the Wii U was they named it
Wii U.
U.
What's the
if
point?
they had gave it a different name,
Yeah.
people would have said, "Hey, this is a different entity all in together."
What's the Wii? What's the U stand for?
I haven't Universal.
The player. I don't know.
YOU.
U
It was Wii.
because we and then you.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe-
I don't
maybe.
get it.
They don't have commercials like
It's
YouTube.
Japanese. I mean,
God no.
there's anime with names that I'm still trying to understand what the Crisis of Bubblegum was.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah,
Well, at least that makes sense.
That was an amazing anime, by the way.
it's weird.
I like it.
The ending is weird.
I love it.
The ending is.
You know me, I like weird things.
Yeah,
So.
that's true.
You need to watch more anime.
Have you ever watched Neon Event?
I never got into anime. I never.
Listen,
You seem like a
don't,
guy
don't
who
waste
would
your
be.
time
I know,
because
everyone
it goes
thinks so.
normal,
Completely.
and then the last episode it goes brain fart.
I
It's the same thing happened with
the
Kojima.
what I've
His
watched
creator just went
can't
crazy.
really count as anime. And it, like
Apparently.
If you're
Pokemon
watching
shows
anything,
and, like-
watch Akira.
like
Have you seen Akira?
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've actually seen some of that.
You own that.
I've seen,
I own it.
I've
It's
seen
it's
a couple
there.
episodes of that. Yeah.
Okay, it is excellent.
But
That
smack
should be
dab in the middle,
everyone-
I haven't started.
that sh-
Someone else,
that-
like my girlfriend was watching it, and I just got dropped in the
It's
middle.
it's a jumping off point.
You have a
Yeah.
girlfriend that's that can watch that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. At least you got that going for you because
Well,
my
to
wife
that
doesn't
end.
do nothing.
I think
Yeah.
everyone's first anime should either be Akira or Ninja Scroll.
Dragon Ball Z.
Ninja
I've heard
Scroll.
It is
Have you seen
crazy.
Ninja
I've
Scroll?
heard of it, never seen it.
It is insane.
Excellent.
They used to air it on Teletoon late at night after Duckman
Yeah.
all the time.
Duckman was amazing.
Yes.
Jason
It's-
Alexander.
Yeah.
I never actually watched Ninja Scroll.
it
Ninja
is-
Scroll is cool.
If you want to see
Really
some
cool.
crazy
really
anime,
cool stuff.
anime tits, Rocky, like
Dudes.
samurai, poison-blooded man, people chopping off heads and blood spurting everywhere.
When you were like a teenager, you're like, holy crap, look at
It
this.
was like spawns after it. This I'm into it.
So Duckman, that, and Spawn, you couldn't believe your luck.
I'd give you the entire Spawn series on DVD.
No,
so-
I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
It's great.
Mm.
For seasons.
But yeah, the only real, I guess you could say, anime style show I've liked is that Pokemon show. I haven't watched that in months.
Not
Which
even
one?
Dragon Ball Z.
I liked most of them. I never
It's
actually
the
watched Dragon
original?
Ball Z. I've heard it's great. I haven't
waste
got
your
into
time.
it.
Don't
You
listen to
shut
I watched
your
the
whore
original.
mouth.
I've
Just watch
watched.
Dragon
I've
Ball.
watched throughout it. I've missed.
Not the Z.
I missed the Z. Or
I
something.
have the Saiyan saga, like the one that's most
What are
iconic,
you
over
saying?
9,000.
I'm
I
just
have
saying.
that one.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Mine
You
is
gotta
super
stop
I
giving
haven't
you
seen
stuff. I
just
give
say
you
that.
so much stuff tonight.
You
you
just
so-
take my
It's like a little
heart.
party favor being guest. It's like I feel like I'm an Oprah right now.
What do
You
see
get a
on-
comic. You get a movie.
Here.
You get
Here
a
you
car,
go.
and you get a car. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave here just like trying to fit it all in my car.
There's a tote bag for
You're
your
trying to
troubles.
push down the trunk and it's
Yeah.
just not going.
You know
Damn it,
what?
Civil War the movie fell out on
Hold
top of Civil War
on,
the
throw
comic.
that on the front seat.
You take good care of my stuff, Jonah. I know where you live.
You do, yeah.
I know where you work.
Well, you don't have a 1080p TV to watch that on. God dang, you better take one of mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a free ticket.
Do you know what's okay, guys? You know what's funny?
What's that?
We've gone an hour and we haven't done a topic. We haven't
cares?
done a quiz. We haven't done a segment.
Well, we got 3
That's
minutes. What
why
are
I
you gonna do?
said. Didn't,
But who cares?
yeah.
No, 2 minutes
This
now.
is a random.
2 minutes.
The
What are
clock
you
is
gonna
ticking. Come on, let's.
I mean, you could do that. You could do it twice in that 2 minutes.
We were trying to.
do? Dang.
Boom.
I thought
Shots
we were going to be
fired.
more
Shots
fired.
focused on what we were going to tell
Intense.
Jonah that he needed to read, but we kind of that.
Yeah, you did tell me you need to read. You're like, how good are you at reading out loud? So I really expected
No, where's my phone?
just some short guy in the back of the room just holding up cue cards.
There you go.
Well, you were going to get
Hold for applause.
you.
For
The whole point was that Nick Blake was going to read really bad fan fiction, but now Nick
He
Blake
seemed to. He
reading-
fell into the Springfield mystery zone, and he's kind of gone.
But the thing was,
He
that
is not coming back, and I don't care.
Nick Blake to me didn't seem like a good. He was
Person.
not educated enough to read well. Jonah, on the other hand, doesn't come across like that to me.
I
So it's
agree.
not going to have that campy feel that
But I think it's something we should do with every guest.
they can read fan fiction. Well, I mean, the fan fiction that you gave Nick Blake was just retarded.
Did you hear it?
Retarded.
Did you
It was
listen?
special.
It was just special.
Okay, no.
I didn't actually.
Now, what we're going to do, I think that leads us quite nicely into the end. I think the last thing we should probably do on this podcast, episode 12.
We got a few minutes to burn, Jim.
Jonah, little Jonah, I'm going to get you to read How is Babby Formed?
I want to hear how
What do I
bad
do?
he's
Do I gotta,
formed because I'm unknown.
Do I like read it with like hardcore emotion to portray it off?
However you want to read it, sir.
Now, however you want to read it, I suggest you don't read it quickly.
Take your time.
And now read every word as you think it's going to say. Now read the
Oh,
title.
pressure.
Read the title, read the
Caress
subject.
words.
Chris.
Caress the words.
Now,
That's my...
Your phone.
Yeah.
we heard that almost. It was the fourth episode. We heard that now.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna say there's a title, then the question, then the answer. Now you're gonna read all three. Okay. You're gonna speak into the mic. Now there you go. How was Babby formed? Go on.
Well, I missed like half of what I have to do. Right?
Come on. Well,
Just read what's on the screen.
read what's on the screen.
How is Babby formed? How is Babby formed? How a girl get pregnant?
Read it as like phonetically. Don't try to correct the words.
They need to do weigh and stain mother who kill their what the quack am I reading here, man?
Language, Jonah. My God.
This is serious stuff.
This is serious business.
Mother who kill their babies because these baby can't fight back. It was on
Right?
Frick.
Yeah, right.
It was on the news this roaring. That's not even a word.
Yep, just like I said, read it phonetically. Don't try to correct
This
it.
Maureen, a mother in R who had killed her 3 kids. Who writes this?
Keep reading. Keep reading.
They are taking the 3 baby back to New York to lady to rest my Perry are with the father who lost his children. I am truly sorry for your lots. Really? Couldn't even get lost. Couldn't. Oh, that is harsh. That is harsh.
Can I see?
Yep.
English is our
Because
second or third
this is the
language.
first.
Like who writes that? How do you even know how to turn on a computer? You can't type that.
Probably because that's like the.
What is their?
non-English
I bet their password's like legit trying to be a word. And it's just not even close to the word.
Password backwards.
Thing is about
Like, yeah, my password is like welcome home, and they're like, what? I typed it in like 5 times. What the quack? How do you spell welcome home?
Real come.
It's like wait.
so that's how his Babbies is formed. Is brought to you by.
I've learned a lot.
Yahoo Answers.
Yeah.
So I think that's been another reading. Of
Did you read the answer below?
no, I didn't.
So that was the question. How is Babby formed? You want to know the answer? A babby is born when you put a tomato and a baby blanket in a blender and stick said blender in the washing machine with more tomatoes. After you are done contemplating your poor life decisions, the babby should magically poof into existence the following week at the most awkward time imaginable. Good luck with that.
Oh my
It's like
god.
something
That
of the
sounds about right.
Sims.
This is horrible.
Seriously, the answer. The top answer.
I'm concerned for whoever seriously wanted to know the answer to that question.
I think it's probably somebody who was not alright.
So, now that
Probably a
we've
couple issues.
now
Yeah.
that we've interviewed you, we've got to look in your perspective on the questions.
Yeah.
We've read some fan fiction. I would consider fan fiction, whatever.
That's
there was,
fiction?
Well, there was one we had lined up for Nick Blake, and it was Half-Life 2: Full Life Consequences. Showed it to you,
Yes.
and but you know he was a
Quack.
never showed up, Nick Blake, and
You need a counter every time.
I'm gonna take all the ones that I call them
Quack.
and I'm gonna put them in a compilation,
Just
make it a video, and then
mash
send it
it
to
to
him.
By episode 50, I think episode 50 is where we can.
It's average
draw
3
Quack.
minutes an episode, so it's gonna be 150
Quack.
Nick Blakes.
What?
Please add like 4 more quack in this one episode.
Well, it's
You never have
4.
enough.
Quack.
You never can. Never
I'm up to my elbows in them.
So I think this has been this is a good
If
place.
I had enough money, I'd buy the country.
Oh,
Oh,
oh yeah, yeah.
Go to
You're a
bed.
dad.
go to bed, Mark. You're drunk.
You- That was the biggest dad joke.
Right, we'll go on a big cross-country tour.
Cross
Chore.
country.
A big tour.
Tour.
Did you write that fan fiction?
Oh, you just ignore the man behind the curtain.
Yes, exactly.
With a big hook comes out and just put it back in.
Pulls you off to the side.
So, I think this is a good place, Danny, to cut this for episode 12 off.
This has been a weird one.
This has been, hey, who cares?
Yep.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I'm
had
also
fun.
drunk.
It has been
I'm not.
a good episode, though.
You should be.
I
told you to pick
next
you up
time.
at work.
Next
I'll
time.
pick you up like 1:45, drive you over real quick.
Right.
Pick up
For
with
some reason, I think when alcohol is involved, it's more. We have more of a.
It's way more off topic.
Yeah, we went.
Who cares? We
every
had
different
fun.
direction.
No one listens to this. I'll be happy. Whatever. I had fun.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I prefer people to listen.
Yep. I'll share it.
But yeah.
So I
Where-
gotta ask a
where
question
could they
before we
listen?
head out. Is our good friend Jeff Finch? Is he almost like a sister podcast to us now?
Well, he is a sister to us.
He's a sister.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
he's a like sister. We're the other. We're the black dad, and he's the two sisters.
So
Yeah. So you're
we're Tamika,
And Shaniqua.
No, it's and Tamara.
Okay.
Tamara and Tamika.
And then we're the black dad with a receding hairline and the mustache.
Who's the smart guy?
Carl.
No, it's not Carl. Is it? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then
Who's TJ Maury?
and the mom is that Joseph guy that's on there. His cast.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yep. He's
Blah,
looks
blah,
like
blah,
a
blah.
Q-tip.
Okay.
And yeah,
what
like
that
the,
means.
we're the black dad, the wisecracking black dad, and he's the two sisters.
Okay.
No.
Do we want to say what's up?
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff?
Hey Jeff.
Say what's
Hi,
up,
Jeff.
Jeff.
So yeah, he's the what's his name? So Joseph Stetzer is the wisecracking black mom.
Okay.
We're the black dad. He's
Okay.
the two sisters.
Hi, Joseph.
this is going nowhere.
I didn't even
Bonjour.
follow any of this.
Okay.
I
It's,
tuned
you're,
out
it's,
after
it's
we're the
before
black
your time.
dads.
You were like 3 when this came out.
This
I'm
right
not
now.
even joking. Like it was a while ago.
This is our time. Down here is our time. Our
I
time
think
down here.
Yeah.
The most
Anyway.
ridiculous sentence. Okay.
Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
Shout out to a bunch of people. Shout out to Rob at Comics Explain. Shout out to the Masked Debaters. Shout out to GAC Comics. Shout out to GAC Podcast. Shout out to Scary Perry Caravello. Scary Perry Caravello. That's KAR.
Did you see the tweet he put out today?
No, I didn't.
He said, all caps,
Of course.
today only, a new sale. Give me $20 and I'll unblock you from Facebook or Twitter.
How are they gonna see it?
That's what the comments were. He was like, you could tell them. Anyone who you know who I blocked, you tell them, give me $20 and I'll unblock them.
That most ridiculous human being ever.
He's
I
so
wanted
bad.
him. I wanted him on the podcast originally. I do not want him on this podcast.
We had a
now.
pretty vocal back and forth with him on Twitter.
Yeah.
You offered him pasta. I
I
don't
seen
do anything for pasta.
The Twitter tweet, and I.
He wants
totally-
$1,000 an episode.
I seriously, I almost rolled on the floor laughing because of what you said.
ROFL.
AROFL. Almost.
A raffle.
ROFLMAO. Rolled on the floor laughing my ass off.
Raffle-a-mow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raffle mouth.
Well, this has been episode 12, Nice, Good, and Drunk with little Jonah here. Gave him some education on comic books and had a good laugh.
Hopefully you too.
And hopefully you guys laughed at home too. If you didn't, well, it's not our fault. You have bad taste.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
If you like this episode, give us thumbs up on YouTube.
Give us a good rating on iTunes.
And follow me on Twitter at SpaceOtter.
Nope.
No.
This is the time for plugs.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Plug yourself.
You go plug yourself.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Just
You're
put it
so
in the show
easily
notes.
confused. You're no wonder
I'm
you're a
quack.
fucking millwright.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
You also smell.
What a grade 3 insult.
No, it's millwrights. What's Mark laughing at?
I don't know.
Look, this vein's popping in. His head is laughing so hard. God, just get the AED. He's gonna have a heart attack. I don't know what's so funny.
This is gonna I gotta drive him to the hospital because I'm the one here who has been drinking.
What's the fuck? What?
I don't remember.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
cut.
This has been episode 12. This is 1237 FM Monocrat Nerdcast Pro to Pool. Signing off.
See ya.
Bye.
Ass.